Hi there, I'm the Nature Guy from Camposable, and today I'm going to talk about something a little different. Today I want to talk about fireworks and the chemistry of fireworks. Now, summer's just about over. We've had a really long summer. It's September now, and it still feels like summer. But I'm willing to bet that sometime this summer, somewhere you've seen some fireworks. It may have just been in the neighbor's yard, or maybe it was a big show at 4th of July, or some celebration. But fireworks are kind of fun, and I thought it'd be interesting to talk about the chemistry of fireworks, particularly all the colors. So we know that fireworks have a few basic components. There's some sort of a launch, at least the ones that fly in the air. Some of the ones you can hold in your hand, or they just make sparks in on your lawn. But the ones that shoot up and go bang and burst into colors, there's some sort of a launch, and then the charge, which has, at least in the bottom part, gunpowder or black powder, that goes in, and of course we have a fuse. Now, when you light the fuse, you got to stand back, okay? Be very careful. Never hold one in your hand when you're lighting it. But when you light the fuse, it's going to start a chemical reaction down at the bottom where the gunpowder is. And it reacts very fast, a complex reaction actually, that creates all sorts of heat and gas. And it's trapped down on the bottom, so it's going to shoot off the rest of whatever's in here, okay? Now, packed in the top part are the parts that are going to burst and create those big star bursts and all the colors. And that's the part I want to talk about. So I'm going to put the launch pad down and pull out my notes because I don't remember all the chemistry right off the top. But if in here, in with the explosive part that flies up in the sky, and then it's sort of time to blow up once it gets up high enough, it can have different kinds of metal salts. Well, we think of salt as on the table, sodium chloride, okay? But there's all sorts of metals, not just sodium, that can be a salt, okay? And so copper salts, when they're embedded in here there's a other inert sort of substrate in there that they're embedded in so that they all go up together and then they blow up. But if it's copper salt in here, it'll be blue when it explodes, okay? Because copper, when it burns, gives off a blue color. Now, how does that blue color come about? Well, it turns out you have to get right down into the atoms of the salt, and in this case, it's copper. And so the electrons, because of all this energetic reaction, the electrons are pushed out to an outer orbital, and when they fall back closer to where they're supposed to be normally, they give off energy, which happens to be the wavelength of blue light. And it's always that color because it's copper, and it's the only thing copper can do is give off blue light. Now, if you want yellow, you use sodium salts. If you want red, you use strontium salts. If you want orange, you use calcium. And if you want silver or white, you use magnesium or aluminum, or you can mix them in here. And so, like, if you want green, which is a cool color in the fireworks, then you have to mix some copper and mix some sodium, and together when they go off, the combination of blue and yellow makes, we all know, green. And so there can be just about any color you can imagine by mixing the different kinds of metal salts in your fireworks when it goes off. So what's the lesson we can learn from the fireworks before we actually watch some, okay? It turns out that hidden away in this package is a really cool color. I can't tell from the outside, but inside is what makes the difference. And doesn't the Bible talk about that with us and God? God doesn't look at what we look like on the outside. He knows what's inside, and that's what he wants. He wants to have a relationship with us and help us grow to be better Christians. So I invite you to kind of sit back for a minute and enjoy some fireworks that I recorded at Camp Asable this 4th of July. And remember the lesson. What matters is what's inside. See you later. Enjoy.